Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Riff Kids Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? I am doing okay. I'm a little sore in the mouth. Nothing I can't deal with. I've dealt with it so much already. I should be pretty much used to it, right? I should be pretty much used to it. So let's start crocheting. I didn't have any coffee this morning. I'm a little late by about 6 minutes. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Good morning, Dimitri. I'm sure Audie will come in shortly. She always does. My nose is a little sore this morning. Let me just check. Messages. Oh. I have a slight, stuffy nose, which is funny, I guess. But I am here. Oh, ignore the like Loctite and all that. Let's bring this over so you can see what I am doing. That looks like a complete mess. Nothing good to see on my table. So how are you doing, Dimitri? I'm completely out of coffee today. Morning. Good morning, Audie. How are you doing, hon? Sorry I'm a little late. It's Murgles. What did I just do? I remember it if it comes to me. Yeah, I guess I do sound like I need it. What's going on is my throat's a little bit. It's not stuffy. My nose is a little runny this morning. 1, 2, and I have no coffee. Well, actually, I do. Can you go make me that coffee, Jeff?
Yes, dear, I can do that for you.
There's only like one left, I think. So, how are you doing, Audie? How are you doing, Dimitri? I did get a new person who joined my YouTubing. I am trying to get this up and going. I mean, I'm not sure why it's not going, but yeah. So we do about 6 of these. And Jeffrey's here for me. He's amazing to me. Guys, I gotta really blow my nose. Not joking. Just give me a moment, please. I'm gonna lift this up so you guys can't hear it. Hopefully you didn't hear it that bad. So, I found some missing snowflakes. It was put somewhere else and I didn't know where it was, and I found them. Oh, I did. That really helped a little bit. I think the coffee will help me wake up a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to do 6 of these. 1, 2. So on Sunday, we are leaving here at 5 in the morning to go catch a greyhound. And we are staying in Brisbane all day long. We get there around 10 in the morning. And then nothing to do. Well, actually, Jeff and I will probably bring some matzo and grape juice, because that's actually our Sabbath, which is kind of funny. We have to do donkey out of the ditches just to go do this thing for lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
We talked to Yah about it, and I think he's okay with it. He's going to be with us 24/7. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay. I think the coffee will help calm it down. What do you think?
Do you want my reporting your notepad or hours for you?
What? Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing yet. I'm trying. I am trying. I sent a message to Rachel telling her about the new Facebook and see if she'll join that.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if she will, but that way she can see all the new stuff coming up. Okay, so we got that right there. Woohoo! So what we're going to do is we lift this up about this much. Twist, twist. Pull it in. And then we go right into this one right here. And we are doing 2 of these. What?
The kettle just boiled, which means you can get your coffee soon.
So we have one right here, and then we go 1, 2, and we stay in this one and do another one. This is called a double crochet cluster, by the way. I have found 20, I think. I think it's 20. I'll show it to you. Then 1, 2. Yeah, so we're leaving at 5 in the morning. And we won't be in Brisbane until 10:30 in the morning. And then the rest of the day, we're going to be stuck in the motel. So I guess that's good. So yeah. Once we are in Brisbane, we will stay there overnight. And then around 9 o'clock, we go to an appointment for Jeff. After that, that's why there is no live on Monday. Please, guys, do not be upset about the no live. But there is no live on Monday, so no gaming on Monday. I still need to talk to Audie about if she is working on Tuesday. I don't know. And we could probably do it Tuesday. I don't know. It really depends on a lot of things, doesn't it? But I am doing this gorgeous. If you want to know how many I made, which is amazing, right there, away from the Loctite.
Yeah, probably. Right, can't imagine that putting hot coffee near glue would be a good idea.
Yeah, so I have 3 of these. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's next week. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 20, 18, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I have 20 of them. And all these I did from last week. Just so you know. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I have 26 of the, and I need to make 66. So I've done 20. Yeah, that's a pretty good count, isn't it? 20. Did you add a little bit of xylitol in it, babe?
No,
Okay.
that's how you usually have it.
Is that the last of the coffee, or is that coffee packet?
That's the last of your coffee.
Oh, my coffee.
Coffee milk.
Oh, there was one.
It's a tiny amount in one tin, yes.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I have coffee milk this morning, guys. I didn't know I had any left. Tells you. Yeah. So, anyway, that's I'm doing 66 of these. Reason why I'm making 66 is it's for a queen size bed. Queen size bed takes a lot of them. Don't they, babe? A
Yeah.
lot of snowflakes.
Oh, yeah.
So, we are doing snowflakes today. But yeah, this whole situation going to Brisbane. So yeah, I needed to ask that to see if next week Tuesday would work for you. Because I can do Paleo Pines next week if you want. I fixed the problem, I think. I can't remember. I have to double check, but I think I fixed it. I think. I'll have to double check. I'm sorry. Have to remember. Okay. We're on the last leg of this second row. Normally I sound a lot better. And I asked you permission to do so. Because, yeah. I think I did. But I gotta double check. I have to double check. I think I did though. Because I was really panicked about it. They weren't happy and no one else was happy, and I think I fixed it. I can't remember right now. So yeah, next Tuesday I could probably do a live to make up for missing gaming on Monday. I've gotten so well at this now. I have gotten so well at this. So we're going to I think we're going to do this. That way I know where I'm at. All right. Now we're going to do 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go and do 1, 2. Finish off that. Yep, there we go. I was wondering what I did wrong here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 and 2. So then we do 1, 2, 3. And we go into the private one and go into a single crochet. So this one right here is single crochet 3 stitches, double crochet cluster 3, double crochet cluster, I think I did 3, yeah, and then 3 stitches single crochet. That is awesome. Good work. 2 and 3. And 1 right here. So yeah, I woke up with a little bit of a runny nose this morning. Sorry about it, guys. Normally I never ever get that ugh feeling. I will work on a diamond painting. I still need to finish up because I'm going to be making it into a lap desk for my brother-in-law. But I haven't finished it because it's taking me a little bit of time. And I need to make a unique type of mold for it afterwards. I'm just saying sorry because of the sound. My voice and my my throat and my voice and everything just sounds off today. But I'm here. I'm doing everything I normally do on a yeah. Do I have it backwards? Oh, Murgles. Did I just do it backwards? Yes, I did. It's not that I did it backwards in a sense. What I mean is I went backwards as in I was supposed to go in that one. Try again. One, 2, 3. I went backwards. Wow, my voice sounds horrible this morning. 2 and 3. Oh. Well, I'm glad you're loving it. I kind of didn't finish the Titan Soul. That was my fault. But I was so busy with everything else, and I have like it's gonna sound crazy to you guys, but I have on Switch I have 3 games. Sometimes I get tired of the computer games, so I go right straight to Switch. 1, 2, and 3. And I'll have a fourth game soon. If I counted it right, it is 5. It's 4. I have Murgles. What one do I have? Well, Audie knows 2 of them I have. That's how she and I really started gaming together, didn't we? We started gaming together when I had Animal Crossing, I believe. Well, we didn't really game together, but we played together cooperatively because we went to each other's islands.
Quite some time ago now.
That was a while ago. Oh, Murgles.
A couple of years.
That was my first game on the Switch. Jeff.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Now, Jeff has a game he plays, but I don't play that one. I did try it out. Don't like it. I'm not into fighting, if that makes sense. I'm just not into that type of fighting. It's called. What is your game called?
Mine.
Yeah.
Civilization.
What? Civilization. He told me he used to play this game called Civilization for quite a while. So yeah. And then I came upon.
There's nothing that says you're more civilized than using a nuclear bomb to evaporate your enemies.
That's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's
beating each other with your fists is just simply barbaric.
That's in his game, not real life.
I can't remember ever using a nuclear bomb on anyone. I actually know once, years ago, I tried it out on the computer. Let's see what this actually does.
Oh, Murgles.
That's horrifying. No wonder people don't like it.
Oh, dear. You're funny, honey. Okay, so anyways, there's that. And then I also have Pioneer Town. Which
all the nations in the world united against me the moment it went down.
And then I have 1, 2, 3 Winds of Anthos. I think that's it at the moment. 3 at the moment on just Switch. Oh, Paleo Pines. 1, 2, 3. So I have 4 games on the Switch. And then after that, I have on the computer Shop Titans, Paleo Pines, because I have lives when I do the Paleo Pines, and I join with Audie live together on Paleo Pines. And then on the normal computer, I have. Can you tell I play games? I haven't really worked so hard on anything else lately. I should, but I haven't. I mean, I work on them, but I don't work on them. So it's kind of funny. So, yeah. That's what's going on. And as you can tell, it looks like a little flower at the moment, doesn't it? A little flower. Welcome to those who come in while I'm talking, and welcome to Rift Kids Craft Corner. It says 5 people are here. Well, actually, I know 1 is doubled, so 4 people are here. I think my husband joined. I'm not sure. He usually says hi. And Shop Titans is one I play quite a bit of. I play Paleo Pines, but like I said, it's on Steam. And I also play offline a farming sim, 2 farming sims. I'm trying to think. 3 farming sims. Yeah, too many to count. I can count them. It's just I can't remember them right now. Right now, I'm trying to figure out where to finish this off at. I mean, there it is. Okay. I found it. Took me a minute to find it, but I found it to finish this one off. So what I usually do is I do what you call a hidden stitch. So I go in, take it through, there, and it's hidden. And then it's, come on. And then we do a slip stitch in this one. Okay. Now we do 1, 2, 3. Now we're in the next one. We do wait. What do we do? I lost track. Oh yeah, this is not the one I'm thinking it is. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Took me a minute to remember. So we are doing the picot. So we're getting close to that time. Then you do 1. Then you do a picot. 1. 2. 3. Add the 3 stitches to make the picot. We're good. We're good. And Friday, I'm thinking of doing a clay and start working on a cute little dinosaur. I know I said I was going to do a dinosaur before, but I'm working on that. And I also plan on finishing up the teeth on this dino that I have. Ooh, ouch. Sounds hot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we go back to doing the double crochet cluster. Double crochet cluster. I'm back. Back at doing what I'm doing. Do I miss diamond painting? Yes, in a way, but I have a lot on my mind. I could just do a diamond painting this week and take a breather from resin, and I think that's what I might do. I might work a little bit on my diamond painting to finish up the thing for my brother-in-law. I might do that too. Haven't decided. So Yeah. Then I gotta add some stuff to Shopify today, but I gotta study some stuff on Shopify and see what I'm doing wrong. Drives me nuts to know I did something wrong. I can't figure out collections. It's like, what collections? How do I use the collections? So, yeah. But I am going to be adding some things to the Shopify. I'm going to be adding dice to the Shopify. By the way, I am making a sale, I think, this Saturday, which is good news. Someone is buying, if I can find it, this little Bubba. With its 7 dice in there. She's buying this little Bubba. Kind of want to hide this in the back. So what I might is use a strip of cotton and then maybe decorate a little bit more on this. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out as I go. So yeah, for $75. So that will be kind of nice. I'll make a not my first sale, but not my only sale. But I'll be making quite a few sales. And I have someone who wants me to make them custom dice as far as I know. She has some people in the D&D community interested in some of my products. So I think that will be kind of good. What do you think?
What might be kind of good, dear?
People buying my products.
It would be wonderful, dear.
Yeah, it will help a whole lot. But I think the biggest thing is that when I move to Wara, things will take up. Right now, it's slow go. Wouldn't you agree, dear?
Mm-hmm.
But once we get to Wara, we'll have our own garage, and we'll have 3 bedrooms, which will be one of the bedrooms will be my craft room. And then one of the bedrooms will be like a guest room and a storage room mix. And after that, we'll talk. I'm also planning on doing unboxings. I have so many to unbox, it's not funny, but I have been holding back because I just don't have room in this place to do any unboxings, and I feel bad that I couldn't do it. But I'm sure they'll understand once they understand that I'm moving. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, the picot. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me I'm doing the picot. I go so fast, it's not funny sometimes. Yep, I go so fast. So yeah, I have some people interested, and then I have another person who's going to be buying my customs. He wants me to make a custom jar with a signature on it. That's what he wants me to do. So I have a few people who's interested in my stuff. I got in touch with Rachel to let her know that I'm still kicking, still alive, still here. I still do my lives. I do it three times a week. But I sectioned them off. One is for crochet, any yarn work, that type of stuff. And the other is for resin work, clay work, diamond painting. That's mostly on Fridays. That's when I do that. And then I'm trying to think. What else do I do? Mondays is my gaming day. Normally. But I sometimes have to change my not channel, but I need to change the day to like Tuesday or, because I have other things going on. So, long story short, it's going to be an interesting month of July and month of August and September. So we have a lot going on. And then with that, depending on how everything turns out, we will be doing a big move. And I mean, not the biggest move, because the biggest move was moving to Australia in the first place. But it's still a big move. But we can do it in our own timing. So that will be kind of cool. To our home in Mora when everything is said and done. And we will hopefully have 10 chickens. By the way, Honker is doing well. I checked on her foot. She seems to be doing very well with the treatment that I've done. And I think she'll be okay with the sisters. By the way, did all of them get along this morning?
They seem fine, yeah.
All of them together? They're not picking on her or anything?
Not that I noticed.
Okay, good. And you know how I am about animals picking on each other. I don't like that. Red did that to Blackie, or I can't remember. What was the name of that one? I can't remember. I think it was Blackie. And we had to, and then there was one other one that died. Then we, wait, two of them that died because we had to put them to sleep. So, yeah, that was not fun. But, yeah, they seem to be doing very well. And it helps when they're actually from the same family. Well, not same family, but you know what I mean. Same flock, or pretty much the same flock. So, and Honker's hilarious. We weren't sure who we had originally, because when we put her in the water to heal, she went honk, and I'm like, that's Honker. Jeff says, that's Honker.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, is it really? Because Honker's the one who likes messing the water dish up. It's like, excuse me? Why do you want to mess up the water dish? Everyone else is nice and clean. Why do you want to mess it up? And so, yeah, we have Honker. Honker's hilarious. Very hilarious bird. Okay, now I can cut it. If I can find my scissors. Skizzers. Where did I put ya? Skizzers. So I'm right now looking for my skizzers. Sorry. I know people want to call it scissors. I'm calling them skizzers because, well, Jeff kind of has me calling them skizzers now.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious. By the way, I messed up on this one. I'm going to show you why I messed up. 2, 4, 5. There's 5 on this. I can't use this one. That's why I don't count that as a, has 5 little things on it. Skizzers, what did I do with you? I can just use this if I have to. Don't like it, but I can. Don't need it that thick. About that much, I think. About that much. Well, I have another way of cutting them. Not supposed to do it that way, but hey, whatever. And that's so 2, 4, 6. It has to have 6 of them. Has to. So we're going again. Woohoo! But I am here. I am talking about my animals. So, anyways, Honker is she has iodine on her right now. But when I checked her the last time, and that's why I asked Jeff the big question, I was like, are they attacking her? That was the first question I had this morning. Right there?
Yes, you asked that, and I'm pretty sure they're not. So, all good.
Nope, they're not attacking her. They're not attacking Honker, and Honker is being pretty good. So, then 1, 2. So we are on the second snowflake. Now, the reason why I'm making snowflakes is I'm making a snowflake bedspread. And the snowflake bedspread is for a queen size bed. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Snowflake bedspread. 1, 2. You need to make 6 of these. To make it exactly 6, you have to make certain it's 6, and you do 2 stitches in between. 1, 2. So, yeah. It's winter here. And I thought, well, what better winter thing to do than to work on a bedspread, a snowflake bedspread. Wanted to finish it a lot sooner, but I messed up on it, if that makes sense. And it's not that, it was more of 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 1, 2. And making this snowflake bed. No, show. What happened to my words? My words just left me, didn't it? Snowflake bedspread. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We finished that up. We pull that back, and we take this, and we count 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Well, we are in winter right now. It is winter here in Australia. The temperature is like, I would say about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been that cold. My nose runs during that time. So much fun when your nose runs during that time. But it does happen. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 in the thing. So now we're going to, this is called a standing double crochet cluster. I know it sounds weird, but it is a standing double crochet cluster. 1, 2, pull it down. If it's going to let me pull it down. Pull it down. Then you take this and you go here. And you go and make the double crochet cluster. Like you normally do. I just did a standing double crochet. It looks like a double crochet cluster if you look at it. So that's what I do. I don't, oh, Murgles, that's in my way. I don't like the fact that we are, yeah, just been cold. So my nose is a little runny, a little stuffy. So weird. My teeth have been hurting. What's also been hurting is my hip, which is kind of weird because I don't have problems with my hips normally. So, yeah. Just been in a little bit of pain, but I'll be fine. I don't talk about my pains all the time. Just letting you know that's what's been going on with me. And then, like I said, this whole weekend is during Sabbath. We have to do donkeys out of a ditch to go to Brisbane. We have to. So, 2. Yep. So we're thinking we're not 100% certain. So please do not take it at face value is what I'm trying to say. We're thinking in December we'll be moved to the new place. That's what we're thinking. We're not sure. So don't, what is it? It's not etched in stone, if that makes sense. So we don't know. We think it will be in December, but we're not sure. It depends on what all happens from now. So we will see. Jeff was talking to me. Like I said, don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to the exactly December. Don't hold it to me. But we are going to talk to them about, yeah. Don't hold me to it, please. We will be moving. We will be moving soon. Just don't know how soon. That's it. So yeah. Sorry, I was 7 minutes late this morning. Like I said, my nose was a little stuffed up. It sounded really bad when I first started. Still sounds a little off. But we're here. And we're enjoying ourselves, right? Right. But I've done 20 of those little things, but I'm going to have to do some of them offline because I kind of want to put them together and get it on my bed. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I really want to do that. Because winter only lasts 3 months here, and then it's over with. Actually, 1.5 months to be exact, before it starts warming up. Right there?
Mm-hmm. Yep, the days are slowly getting longer.
Yeah. The days went short, and now the days are going longer. But thank you, Audie, for the phrase. I know what I was trying to say, but it didn't come out right. And yeah. We are going to put a what is it called? The first thing I think Jeff and I discussed is getting a 20-foot shipping container
Mm-hmm.
and start packing some of our stuff into the 20-foot shipping container. And at that time, I think we'll make a decision of whether we want to keep them or throw them out. Now we are on the third row. The third row is quite fun. Yeah. Third row, we are doing it's a different way, and you have to do 3. Oh yeah, I miss the Belgium chocolate. Oh, I think you sent me Belgium chocolate, or you told me about Belgium chocolate. Oh, I think they said Belgium chocolate is even better than Australian chocolate.
Quite possibly.
Mm-hmm. One, two, three. Go here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, when I say 1, 2, 3, I'm counting 3 stitches. If anyone thinking I'm like, why are you doing 1, 2, 3? It's fine. Take your time. I'm not worried about it.
I'm going to have my breakfast.
And Jeff is having his breakfast. I'm hoping we can have eggs later on because I'm actually hungry for eggs.
I'm having a boiled egg very soon.
Pretty funny. I don't want boiled. I want fried. But I have it fried in butter.
I'm not going to unboil it.
I know, dear.
Even though that's apparently possible.
So that's and then you need to do 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And then you do 1 right here. I should talk to someone over at not Sophie and Toffee, but someone over at Treasure Studios. I haven't talked to her for a while. A lot has been going on. Like I said, a lot's going on. That's all I'm going to say. You already know, Audie, what's going on. Even you, Dimitri, know what's going on. A lot's going on in my life right now. So I still will do Treasure Studios art, don't get me wrong, but at the moment I just don't have the money to go buying Treasure Studios art stuff. Love to buy them, love to, but right now too much is going on. And like I said, Jeff and I are getting a lot's going on. That's all I'm going to say on that. A lot is going on. I do gaming because I like playing games. I like playing the Shop Titans. I like playing. I did definitely love playing Animal Crossing. Didn't you, Audie? You enjoyed playing Animal Crossing when it was around? I still play Animal Crossing, but not as much. Welcome to those who come to Rift Kids Craft Corner. I hope you all are doing well. I'm also called RCC Shop and Jewelry because that is my business name. But today I am just doing crochet. It's fun. I love crocheting. I'm right now making a crocheted bedspread for our bed, our queen size bed. So 1, 2, 3. I still do diamond painting. I just haven't done it for a little while. I am working on a gorgeous. Oh, Margles, what did I just do? I do plan on adding something to the channel. I have a Cricut. I actually have a Cricut, so I'm thinking of adding that to my channel when we get to the new place. Let me know if you would like to see me doing Cricut. And yeah. So I've been doing my first part of working with my first part when I first started doing YouTubing was it's a cutting machine. It's it's a cutting machine. It's awesome. Great for making even I can use it with my resin. A lot of different things I can do. So the Cricut is a cutting machine. You know how they make those beautiful cups and stuff with not stickers, but they I'll show you the Cricut. It'll be easier to show you than to explain it over the thing, but it's a cutting machine. We have a lot of plans. One thing Jeff and I are talking about is making a clock, making a few clocks. And we are also going to be working on a project between. It's fine. It's fine. My voice, like I said, my voice right now sounds like it's croaky. Wouldn't you agree, Audie? My voice sounds croaky. Croak. Croak, croak, croak. Yeah, so that's okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3. So we're on the third one. And we will close it off in the back. Not that one. That one. No. Up here. And right here. So I'm making snowflakes because I'm making a snowflake bedspread. I am a little tired. I'm a little tired, but it's not just tired. My throat's a little wonky today. Little wonky. Little wonky. But yeah, and I don't normally do that because I like making but there's the cute little, it doesn't look like a snowflake yet. It actually looks like it looks like a flower at the moment. Getting coffee. Jeff said we had a little bit of coffee milk. So, yeah. And I had someone who's interested in that cute little displacer piece too. Surprise, surprise. That was a surprise for me, wasn't it, dear?
Well, given her general tastes, not so much of a surprise, but it's nice to know that there are other people who are potentially interested.
Yeah, so I have someone who's going to want to buy that Displacer Beast. Now I'm going to make a bigger one because I figured out what my problem was
Excuse me.
with the Displacer Beast. It I didn't do the feet. I'm not going to do the feet. It looks like it's walking, so I'm not going to do the feet. I'm planning on making a baby, like a kitten Displacer Beast.
They don't have tentacles.
Um,
They don't.
they
They don't. Tentacles don't start growing in until they're 4 months old. That's according to the rules.
I know. So I'm thinking of making a kitten with the starting of a tentacle, like starting, but not having the little. It'll look like little pink tentacles, but they will be about close to 4 months old. It's the one I'm thinking of, but they look like little kittens.
Everybody would like them to be cute and cuddly.
Oh yeah,
They're not.
they're not. They're dangerous. I'm thinking about it. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, as I was just saying, sorry for the yawn. Anyways, as I was explaining, someone's interested in the Displacer Beast. I still need to put the teeth in. I asked someone, I was like, would you be interested in this little guy? She goes, oh yeah, I'm interested. I'm like, okay, but I can't get it yet. I'm like, that's fine. She might even use it in her campaign, so
She would eventually.
She would use it. Now, not that I don't like we don't have a resin printer, but this is all done by hand. You know that. I work with my hands. I love doing crochet. I love working with clay. Boy, that sounded like a rhyme.
Well, it is that time of day.
Oh, Merkles, don't start that. Don't start that, please.
What can I say?
Oh no. Jeff is in a rhyming mode, guys. He's in rhyming mode. That's not fair.
You'll be fine, dude.
Me. Anyway. So yeah, yeah. Okay. I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, clay, say, day.
Remember, if you ever lose your train of thought, just call up the conductor.
Yes, dear. And so, yeah. So like I said, on Saturday, I need to check with her with her because she is quite interested in that pink thing. So that's kind of cool. Then I have someone who wants me to make custom dice for them, which will be kind of cool. So, and then if they come out just right. Now, the thing is, I have the big dice that I need to work on. And I lost the little nib. I can't find it. It's driving me crazy. Okay. What I mean by that is on the dice mold. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I say the little nib. I lost the little topper, that little nip thing topper. I can make my own though. I think. I can. I think. No! Don't fall on the ground. So, already on the third one. I'm very fast when it comes to crocheting. The snowflake. So, do you like the new mouse?
It's coming along quite well, thank you, dear.
Yeah, it took me a while to get it working though for you.
Yes. Your efforts are most definitely appreciated, dear.
Well, I tried. I thought about decorating my mouse, but I'm not sure if I should. So,
I'm off to the art gallery.
have fun. Sorry, yawn. I yawned. That wasn't good. Okay. Anyway, what I mean by knit, is it in here or do I have it in the other room?
I thought you had it in here.
No, I don't have it in here. Just a second, guys. I'm gonna go get the nib. Not the nib, but the thing. No, it's right here. Everyone's probably wondering what the nib is. So, I could probably use a piece of clay to make the nib. I could. But it's this thing right here. I need a nib or a piece of thing to, and this is my mold for the dice. And as you can tell, it needs a piece here. So it, basically. So yeah, that's the problem is I lost that top piece, that little top piece. I call it the nib. I've looked everywhere in my father-in-law's home. In the area I know for a fact it fell. And I cannot find it. So that means I can just make a different one, I think. A little bolt with flints. What's a flints? 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting like a little something. It's a little bolt or something. And then what I might do is I might make a mold of it so I can make my own nib, if that makes sense. So we'll see. But that's what I lost, is the top of that. This was made by none other than yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you. It's not a bad idea getting a bolt. Yeah. So long story short, I need to fix that problem. It'll be fixed. And I actually like your idea. Why not just get a piece of bolt? And, that's done. That's not a bad idea. Thank you. I'll tell Jeff about it, and we could probably get something very cheap to put as a nib.
Probably.
Very cheap. Like, go over to Bunnings and get a bolt that will fit into that little thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong. Use a bolt thing.
Correct, dear.
I didn't think of that at first. So thank you.
I didn't think of it because I didn't know what you actually needed to do for it.
We need to make certain that that bolt does not go into the resin. That's the other thing. So yeah, that will be quite fun. As you can tell, this is it's almost done, but that is the snowflake. So we're getting a lot done today. So if you're okay with it on next Tuesday, Audie, I could do that, but I got to make certain there is no training that day. That's the only thing. So I need to check it. But next Tuesday, I could do the live at that time for the gaming. There are times when I'll have to change my schedule just a tad, just because of training and things like that. The training is to help me get more proficient in my business, because I do have a business going, guys. I actually do. It's not taking off very well, but I do have one. And I think it's not taking off very well because of the location we're at, number one. Wouldn't you agree, dear?
Well, location has nothing to do with an online business.
No,
But-
I'm not talking about that.
We can't make things here.
No,
Not everything, because there are certain things that can't be set up here.
exactly. Well, the day before I'll be somewhere else. So what I can do is I can leave a message for you in Instagram and let you know that we're going to be going at that time, and I'll give you the link. Will that be okay? And we'll work on the paleo pines. Woohoo! Paleo pines. Love paleo pines. So, anyway. About here. I think your dad's hilarious, though. Hottie, I think your dad's hilarious. There's a reason why I say that, and I think you know why. She always apologizes for when her dad does, he's like, he gets frustrated with his game, and he's like, what? No! But he does more colorful words.
So he might be a popular live streamer if he tries.
Maybe. Jeff thinks your dad could be probably a popular live streamer. Yes, he does. He gets really into it. We're live and we're playing Paleo Pines. And then it's like, okay. Yep. Cool. Oh. Yeah.
Distress time. I never thought about playing games when I first worked at a government job. Didn't think about it. But this time it's like, yeah, I could think about that. I did find out from my job provider. Yes, they have me going through a job provider until I get my business really running. I did find out from my job provider that I can use my business contacts to say that I've looked for work. Well, basically got customers from my customer base. I can use them for my job provider. Not job provider, but for my, and then also working for the gallery, because I do volunteer work. So, yeah. And so I can put that one down, which is good. So they want me to find 3 jobs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 jobs, which is not too bad. Once we get to our land, everything will work out a little bit better, I think. So I got a new game coming in. Yes. Told you I gamed. And that new game is on the Switch. It's right now on lay-by. And it's kind of like Winds of Anthos, but it's a different, I think it's one world, isn't it, hon?
I'm not certain how it works there. I haven't had a real good look at it.
But it's by the same company as Winds of Anthos. So we got a new one coming in. I'm also planning on in the new home. I'm planning on what is it called? What is that I was gonna say? I was planning on. Okay, Rivka, you can't even remember what you're doing. I was planning on Muggles. Why can't I think? He'll come to me. Come on, it'll come out. You'll think of it, and it'll be. Oh yeah, that's what I was planning on. 3 webcams. So you can actually watch as I play when I'm doing the gaming. 3 webcams. 1 on my hands and what I'm doing. And 2 on the up top. Okay, so basically 1 on the side, 1 up top, and 1 facing the TV. That's what we were talking about right there.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 webcams is what we're planning on doing for lives when we get to the new place. That's our plan. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like the idea? Let me know if you don't like the idea. It really did take me a little bit of time to think, Ah, there's my loving husband.
Did
He's
you
joining
explain
us
to
for a little
Matthias
bit.
earlier what is a cricket?
Yeah,
Because he asked, that's all.
I know, and I told him it's a cutting machine.
Well, more than that.
Well, you can explain it better than me.
You got to put in, it's like, first of all, you have to look up that.
But I do plan on including the cricket in my lives. Yeah. My husband will explain the cricket to you. One, two, three, four, and I need 6. On stickers. On balsa wood.
Yeah, on balsa wood too. But that's basically it. Have I stated it correctly? Does it print too? It prints too, doesn't it? Or am I wrong?
You can do a lot of different things with it.
Oh, you can cut the stickers and then you can put the stickers down. But it's basically a cutting machine.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. It's a cutting machine.
Scissors are a cutting machine too, but they're slower and less precise.
I'm thinking maybe taking a breather from resin and from clay and just do diamond painting on Friday, because I need to kind of. It's not that I'm stressed, but
You don't have to get up and down as much.
I don't have to get up and down as much. Number one. Number two, I really kind of want to finish this thing for my brother-in-law. I'm making him a beautiful little car. I think it's a Ferrari.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter.
But he likes those type of cars.
Mm.
I mean, your brother doesn't know I'm making it, so yeah. And I'm planning on making it into a lap, where you can get your food on, or whatever you call
Tray,
it.
dear.
A tray. That's what I'm planning on doing. So we're now on 3. So I'm thinking of making it into a lap tray with handles. I think that would be kind of cool. I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. And sometimes you need to have a breather of resin and clay. Don't I, hon?
Yes, you do. Change it up, do something different.
Do it up, do something different. But this one right here, just to give you an idea. That one right there. So, yeah. So that's for my brother-in-law. I'm planning on making it into a lap tray. I think that would be kind of cool for him. And I think he'll appreciate it. I messed up on that one other game I was playing, but that's okay. I did finish the storyline on Winds of Anthos. I did. That storyline's done. But I don't play it on my lives because I haven't figured out how to get. That's why we're planning on getting 3 webcams. One webcam facing the TV. And my word, does this webcam, oh, Murgles. I'm going to show you one thing about this webcam I love. Hun?
Yeah, not be a good idea to place that over here right this minute.
I'm just showing the, you can actually see the TV better.
Yeah, I have legal documents open at the moment.
No one saw the legal documents.
Okay, details with name and address and stuff.
I know, but it didn't show any legal documents. So the as I was just saying, you could see the TV. The TV was bright and strong. But you could see the TV. You could actually see the peacock. With the other webcam I had, it was too blurry. You couldn't see it. So I might be able to do a live playing Winds of Anthos. Might. No promises. But I thought you would like to know that I can actually use a webcam that has a strong, you could actually see. I mean, even my camera takes better pictures now. I have a business camera. Well, business. I have a camera that will take better pictures for my pictures for the Shopify. I have a better camera, much better. And I think you would approve of it because it takes such gorgeous pictures now.
This whole thing could take longer than you wish, dear.
What?
WorkCover has up to 6 months to respond.
I hope they respond quickly.
Yeah, we'll pray for it.
I hope and pray they do.
We can get something else organised between now and then. Maybe your business or my books or something else.
I think you can get those books sold, those books published and sold.
Quite possibly.
And that will get us out of a lot of hurt. I can't stay here indefinitely at your dad's.
No, dear.
It's been stressing you and I both out. So my father-in-law doesn't agree with us being Messianic Hebrew. He just doesn't. He does not agree with it. Am I right, dear?
Correct, dear.
And he's proven it over and over and over again. Like, okay, on Sabbath, we don't wash dishes. We don't do anything. We don't do cleaning. We don't do nothing on Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
And my father-in-law goes and clicks his tongue, or I don't know what he does.
He shows signs of stress.
He shows very high signs of stress, which stresses us out. And we're trying to enjoy our Sabbath, and it's like we're not allowed to enjoy our Sabbath with him there. So it's like,
Can you please not do personal family complaints over the internet?
yes, dear. So I'm looking forward to moving. Seriously. We do want to get that. I think the big thing we want to get first is to pay $1,000 to the council to put half of our stuff, or at least most of our.
The first thing to do is to get a plan in place.
Yeah.
And that would be one that includes putting a shipping container down on a permanent basis.
Yeah.
Because I think if we do that, we don't have to pay the other $1,000 to put it down separately.
Okay.
Might as well do it properly the first time.
Yeah, true. And once everything's said and done, then we'll be getting we're going to get 6 more chickens.
Mm-hmm.
So we can have some eggs galore. I'm going to tell you, it's been wonderful not having to go buy eggs from the supermarket. Our chickens really give us enough eggs, don't they, honey?
They do.
They give us enough eggs. So that's pretty cool. And yeah. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Now we're going to do, oh yeah, they give us beautiful eggs. It'll be nice to actually have our Sabbaths quietly. And it'll be nice to, I think, stand on our ground.
Yes, it will.
We're planning to have overall 10, because we're allowed 10. We're allowed to have 10 chickens on our land. So we can have 10 chickens. And then to get up when we want to, well, we do that anyways, but what I mean is to get up whenever we want. And we're going to have a unique type of bathtub. Jeff and I discussed this, and we're like, we're going to definitely have that. The bathtub is one where it's like a jacuzzi bathtub, but it's not a jacuzzi. It's I guess you would call it a Japanese bathtub.
Yes, exactly what it is.
It's a Japanese bathtub, but it opens up in front, meaning you open it up, you walk in, you sit down. No laying down, you sit down, and then you take your bath.
Yeah,
So
there's an actual seat built into
there's an actual seat built into it. And we can decorate it to look really, really spiffy. Also, our toilet will have a, what you call a bidet on it. That would be kind of cool. So yeah, but those are plans we have. And what am I doing? You want to see what I'm doing, not Mergles. What was I doing? I pulled it up so far away from you guys that you weren't even able to see what I was doing. Sorry about that. So yeah, we're going to get a bidet. And then after that, we are going to get a we're going to decorate it really nicely. It's not going to be a huge house. Jeff and I are thinking 3-bedroom, right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
3-bedroom. And then we're going to have a garage to put our car in out of the weather so it can stop being beaten up with that weather.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be the best thing. Having it not beaten up. Mergles. Our poor car goes through so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for a fact that we have wind, a lot of wind at night. Well, at least during October, we had a lot of wind.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, we could probably get a windmill and get our electricity through the windmill. That's what our thoughts are and plans are for our new home. And what else was I going to say? We plan on having a gorgeous garden. We plan on having a gorgeous, gorgeous garden. Now, it's only a 3/4 acre of land. That's all we were allowed. So we can do things with that land and bring it up to looking really spiffy. We don't plan on mowing the lawn. Jeff and I are planning on getting what you call some type of weed. Not weed,
It's not a
but
weed, it's a ground cover.
It's a ground cover where it doesn't grow very long. It grows pretty much up to maybe a foot, and you don't have to mow the lawn. And it'll be soft on our feet so we can walk out there, walk on the, there won't be any gravel or anything. What am I doing? There won't be any gravel on the land. Maybe just for the car to drive in, but then other than that, there won't be any gravel. I mean, this is our plans. This is our thoughts of our home. We kind of want to use the type of toilet we want to kind of use has to have a bidet on it. It'll be kind of cool to have a bidet. No toilet paper. We also plan on what else do we plan on with that? We plan on having something permanently, not on the ground, but permanently. What? Why did you fall on the ground? I don't want you on the ground. But I'm trying to think what it is I'm trying to say here. It's a step for when you're in the toilet room. It's a step. Now this step lets you put your foot, you put your foot up a little bit, if that makes sense. The step will keep it like when it keeps your foot, you have both feet up. They have a certain, so it will be a step that you can lay down. No, it's not. Yeah, sort of like a squatting. Yeah, squatting position, but it's not really a squatting. It's more like lifts your legs up a little bit. And Jeff is planning on making a wooden or a metal step that goes from the wall and goes down. So it kind of swings down when you need it, and you can swing it back up and it won't be in anyone's way. That's what we're thinking of. So yeah, we have a lot of thoughts of how we want our home to look. We kind of wanted a unique type of home, if it makes sense. Jeff and I like the idea of an open plan, but using screens to separate the rooms. That's what we want to do. Like real screens, like Chinese screens or Japanese screens. Am I right, dear?
Yeah, I prefer that because then you can make a room larger or smaller as you need it.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
So, for example, if you're having guests over,
Yeah.
okay, and you want to set up a space for them, you just move a couple of screens and create a little space. Whereas the rest of the time, you can push those screens right up against the guest bed.
Yeah. And we're also playing I've been watching a little bit of videos of making wardrobes, but the wardrobes turn into a bed. Been thinking about that. Not wardrobe, but a drawer, chest of drawers. You pull out the length of a bed, and then you close it back up when people are done. So that would be for someone staying at the in the third bedroom, which would be also my sewing room. I think that would work really well because the top parts can be used for my yeah, those are ideas. Those are ideas we have going on in our mind of what we want to do. We want it comfortable for people. We don't want to keep it, nothing against motel beds and stuff, but they are hard on your back. Aren't they, dear?
Yeah, they can be.
Murgles, are they hard on your back? So, am I looking forward to going to a motel tomorrow? Not tomorrow, but Sunday. Help. So, yeah, I'm not sure. So, long story short, those are things Jeff and I are both planning. Hun, I have a bad back. I'll be honest. I had back surgery done, how many years ago? Back in 2008 is when I had back surgery done. And people say after back surgery, you should be all right, right? Well, no. No, no. You're not all right. People think you are, but you're not all right. Mm-mm. They only gave me two choices, though, at the time. They said either have back surgery or be paralyzed. That's what they gave me. I chose back surgery, and it's not 100% right. So, doesn't matter. It's over and done with. But yeah. That's my wire cutter. There we go. See? Another. What did I just do? That doesn't look right. No. 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 No, 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 no. I missed a spot. I missed a spot.
How unfortunate.
It's fine. I made it long enough so I can do it. Not sure what I did, but hey, I fixed it, didn't I? Quickly. So yeah, after having back surgery, my back has never been good. I can't stand long periods of time and it hurts. So that's why I'm trying to do my own business. Isn't that cool?
Sounds cool to me.
And I have a lot of product I want to sell. And I'm actually planning on growing. I actually plan on come on, Rev, think. I actually plan on Marcos, I can't even think. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, that's gonna be a tight one. Tight squeeze. Yeah. I think I messed up. That's not good. 2 and 3. Ah, Mercs. No, I didn't. I did. Yep, exactly, Audie. Boo. Not happy I messed up. But they said that the back surgery would fix everything. It didn't. And then I remember my doctor at the time in, where I had the back surgery done. He told me I would probably have to have surgery again on my back. Let's prevent that from happening. That'll work. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I lost track of how many I did here. Nope, I only did 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, back to what I was saying. One, 2, 3. It'll look okay. It'll look okay. I just was off by a little bit. I thought it was perfect, but I realized I looked at the thing and I'm like, wait a minute, where is that picot? The picot right here was missing. So I had to fix that picot. So yeah, that's the gist of it. I'm good. That's done. So I fixed it, guys. It's I think fixed, yeah. There. Now we got the picot. When you have the picot missing, it's not good. But I think I can fix it where it's hidden. So that's good. Now we'll go back to the next one. Woohoo! We're back to the next one. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So that back surgery, I don't want to go through that again. That was harsh on me. So we're trying to keep it as comfortable as possible for us in the new home. Wouldn't you agree, dear?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Everybody wants life comfortable.
So, and Jeff might possibly be getting a selling his book if he talks to them, to the publishers. Right there?
Yeah, I've got to send out the draft at some stage. I'm not. For me, I think it's partly a trust issue.
Yeah, I know.
Because they don't have these. I have to go through these publishers because it's their idea that I'm working with. So I have to go through those publishers unless I change a lot of things in my books.
And he really doesn't want to change the things in his books.
No. So, but they don't. Their reputation has been getting worse and worse recently. Whether you can claim that they've actually stolen ideas or not, I don't know. If they did and published it and I find it, we'll be starting suing on that level too.
Yeah.
Because I can prove when I wrote it.
Oh yeah. Because you have proof by saving it on Google.
Yeah.
Google Docs, I think it is.
Any decent computer person would be able to notice when I started.
Yeah.
And any decent editor would be able
well,
to figure out.
what you could do is you could
I might have to send them an excerpt or something.
Yeah, an excerpt and not give them the whole book until you find out if they want to.
The other thing is that they claim that they're not accepting new books right at the moment. I'm like, that could be a serious problem because if they just don't want it, then what do you
Well,
do
that's
about
why
it?
you just send an excerpt. Don't give them the whole book.
Right.
If they like it, then they'll say, yeah, let's do it. Because no one else is publishing that type of book, the fantasy book that Jeff is writing. And he's using something from the franchise of their ideas. I mean, he named the characters. They're all different type of characters, but yeah.
I mean, I could modify it, but it's really designed to fit into their world. Is what it's for.
Yeah, it's for, and it's great for anyone who wants to do a campaign of it.
Well, they'd have to create a module, but that's not here nor there.
Because
I don't know how they make those. I really should get one.
Yeah, he's singing about it.
Maybe buy one and then I can create my own modules. That would be a much faster way of doing things in one sense.
Because he is an author. He has a gorgeous book going on in his mind, and I've heard his book. He's read it to me, and it's a good book. It's fantasy. But I think this other thing will go ahead a lot faster than you think.
Possibly.
We can pray it. So, because we really need it to go faster. 1, 2. So, yeah. Jeff was talking about his book. He is writing a book. He's a fantasy writer, or he's one that when he writes this book, it's really interesting.
I know you're enjoying me reading it to you as I go.
Oh yeah.
and that helps me make adjustments because I go, oh, wait, why did I say that?
Yeah.
So that helps.
But he is using someone else's ideas.
It's their world.
It's their world. It's not really our world. And that's the problem. It's their world and not our world. Not meaning that, but what I mean is it's I hate to say it, but it's a D&D, Dungeons and Dragons type of fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense, guys? It's Dungeons and Dragons. It's sort of like I won't say Harry Potter, but it's sort of like
it's a fantasy world where magic works.
It's a fantasy world where magic works.
And you have multiple false deities.
And there's multiple false deities. And what's interesting is Jeff will bring out about the false deities and not the true. And there will be sort of a true deity in there. A true one. There is a movie from D&D, but it's not what I mean.
It's pretty accurate in a lot of ways, actually.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
Why it works.
Uh-huh. But
I haven't watched it. I've seen shorts of it.
Yeah, that's where I got most of my information about the Displacer Beast.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I made the Displacer Beast, sort of from that. Not from the movie, but yeah. But D&D is... There are cartoons of D&D done by a group we watched several times.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeff is doing a fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing. It's nothing no one's been to or anything like that. They have not been to the Sea of Fallen Stars and things like that. Most of the time they go to a different city.
Well, they've made their own world.
Yeah.
They may see. It's a theirs is a complicated situation. Okay, I'm not sure. See. Okay. Anyone who knows how Dungeons and Dragons works is that it's a gaming system.
Yeah.
Therefore, they want you to buy their books and their dice and every other thing and make games from it. Play your own games. These people happen to have videotaped themselves playing games. Okay, so a lot of the action taking place in their head, a lot of it is role play. Sometimes they dress up. And the group that controls Dungeons and Dragons is a company called Wizards of the Coast. They have no rights over anyone's gameplay. Okay? But they do have rights over anyone making a novel, which is where I have a problem. I can't just write a novel in their world. And see, the other way that they get around it is even though they're using a lot of the characters, they're not using the same world. Okay, the Games Master in that particular TV series, or well, it's YouTube series, I should say, made his own world. He uses their rules, but he made his own world. So that's different. And the other reason, of course, is because it has become so popular, they don't want to annoy the people who do the YouTube videos because it's actually a big form of advertising for them. All right? Don't rock the boat. Don't kill the golden goose. I mean, they were so popular, they had one of their game campaigns made into a TV series.
Two of them.
Two of them. So,
and Jeff is actually thinking of making one of them into like a, I don't know,
graphic novel.
a graphic novel.
Well, graphic novel would suit the medium better, as in, if you just you can,
like into a cartoon series or something.
well, not really. A graphic novel is still pictures, right? The image doesn't move, whereas cartoons move. I've shown you an example of a graphic.
Yeah, a manga.
To a degree.
Yeah.
But another one that I've read to you online is Girl Genius. That is a graphic novel.
Yeah.
That's the kind of form it takes. Because the advantage you have there, but it's both an advantage and a disadvantage. To be able to do a graphic novel, I'd have to learn how to draw. Or I'd have to work alongside someone and explain to them constantly what I want them to draw. And then they have to draw it and get back to me and say, is this what you wanted? It'd be much easier in the long run if I learned how to draw, which I'm not entirely certain I have the talent for.
You're not too bad of a sketcher.
No, I know, but it's a matter of creating a whole scene with background and the appearance of movement and the whole rest of it, and done properly the way I would like it done. It would take me at least half an hour per panel to draw it. I don't know how they do it for webcomics. I've got no clue how they do that. Do they do it on paper and then upload the pictures to the web? What do they do? Or is there some way to actually draw it? It looks like they hand draw it, at least to me. And I wouldn't like to rely on
there's
artificial
also
intelligence.
Fiverr you can use.
I know, but you still got the same problem. Can you imagine trying to contact the person every single time you want a panel done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Especially when they charge, even if they only charged $5 per panel, by the time you got to the end of a 23-page book, you've done on average 3 to 4 panels per page. Okay, 4 times 20 is 80. 80 times 5, 5/8 is $400 for a comic book. Now, if you sell lots of comic books, that's fine.
Do you understand why there's sort of a standstill on it? I mean, Audie, you read some of it. You had a small excerpt of it, and you've read some of it. You got quite interested in, like, let me know when he gets it published.
Yeah, Audie's seen an excerpt.
Yeah, Audie's seen an excerpt, and there was one other person that's seen an excerpt. She hasn't been on for ages. But she saw an excerpt of it too.
I think I'll have some more too.
Yeah, it's quite exciting, but it gets even more exciting than that. He has one that's not a side quest, but a side part too. Sorry. Just got a message from somebody.
Well, I'm considering doing a side quest for my big boy as well. Potentially it would be difficult to fit him in with a side quest.
Yeah.
The side
Yeah.
quest could be his early life or his training. He's not trained yet.
Yeah.
But ultimately his training won't do him any good. So
Not in
Not
the
in the
part
long
where you're
run.
having him.
no.
Not when you're gonna have him sort of like a No, it's not gonna help him. But yeah, so Jeff is working on a book. He's already got 3 parts of the book done, so it's going to be like a trilogy.
Mhm.
It's a three-part trilogy.
Well, I started off. No, it's actually got to be at least 4. Remember,
I said it's right now 3 until you're finished with the.
I've done Merchant's Quest.
Yeah.
I've done Merchant's Wife.
Yeah.
I'm working on Merchant's Betrayal.
Yeah.
And then I've got to have the finale.
Yeah. Like I said, 3-part.
I'm thinking he'll either the merchant will either reunite with his wife at the end of this book or the start of the next one.
Yeah. I'm thinking the start of the next one.
It might stretch out into 5, depending on what has to get jammed in there.
Well, it depends on how you handle the Kraken.
Well, they've got to get permission from some of the local sea elves to live in their city for a while.
Yeah, so that might be a 3rd book, a 5th book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then the actual Kraken fight just ends up being a kind of relatively short novella.
Yeah.
But the implications afterwards will be interesting.
Yeah, and you want to do an implications afterwards.
Yeah. So that'll form a chunk of the book.
You see, he already has the names of the book. One is A Merchant. What was it? A Merchant's Quest?
The Merchant's Quest is number 1.
Yeah.
The Merchant's Wife is number 2.
The Merchant's Wife is a number 2.
The Merchant's Betrayal.
A Merchant's Betrayal, he's right now writing. And A Merchant's Revenge is the last one.
Yeah.
That's the names of them. As far as we know, that's the names of them. He has a side book called Starlay, which he's trying to make a decision if he wants to make the one with Starlay a graphic novel.
Well, Starlay is kind of necessary because she shows up again in book 4.
She shows up in book 1 and in book 4.
So yeah, she ended up with her own book.
But she ended up with her own book.
Well, she was too interesting to leave out.
And Jeff is thinking about making a side book also about the after the Kraken.
Yeah.
Because he's going to do a discussion about the new character that he added in.
And of course, when you finish a series,
yeah,
you're actually allowed to kill off some of the characters.
Yeah, when you finish this series, you are allowed to finish off some of the characters, like kill them off. He won't kill. There will be 4 deaths in the 4th book, I think. No.
Okay. 4.
Not the fourth, fifth book. But one of the characters will be brought back to life.
Well, we're killing off the bad guy.
But we're killing off the bad
Killing
guy.
off the bad guy. Resurrecting one.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure who the other ones you're talking about killing off.
Well, of course you're going to kill off some of the Kraken's
Oh, hench people.
Hmm. But the good guys, I think there is only one that sadly would be killed, but rose to life. But
she's not going to be happy.
She's not going to be happy
No.
with how she's raised to life.
She won't be. She's not the same as she was.
No, she's not the same as she was. So
yeah, I'm not killing off 4 people.
Oh, I thought you were.
Who else did you think I was going to kill
off? Well, in the battle, you have to kill one of the people.
Yeah, and I could. Depends on who shows up.
Yeah. Like it could be from the Starlight character. Like a couple of people from
I could certainly kill a couple of those off.
Yeah, I don't know who you would want to do it. I mean, they were your beloved characters, so who knows?
Imagine the tragedy if I killed off Starlay's husband.
No, you're not killing off Starlay's husband. You're not doing that. You would have so many people angry with you if you ever showed up Starlight and they have a love for Darrington.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nope. Not happening. Not happening at all. And they're like, why did you kill him off? And in book 2, there is a pregnancy.
Well, people would go ballistic if I killed any of those off.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting book, but the thing is, Jeff has not. He's actually, I think he has misgivings about talking to the publishers. I think that's the big key. Mm-hmm. He has major misgivings. I suggested that he just send them like one small excerpt, not a major big one, but send like a summary of it or something and let them see or give them like a little taste of it like we did with you, Audie. We were thinking of that maybe. Like give them like a small hint of it. So yeah, and he is planning on getting it published. It's just
if they turn it down, I'm just gonna have to go through and make changes everywhere.
Yeah, you're still gonna get it published. It's just gonna change the characters around a little bit. 1, 2, 3 by making them generic, things. We'll figure it out. They might not. Yeah. But we need to first see if we can talk to them. So Jeff doesn't have to change his book.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an amazing book. Very amazing. He's already got the transcript of it. It's a good book. It keeps you what I'm not used to is how some books don't do day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. This one, you live the character's life. You actually live it. It's quite interesting. Does that explain it? Sort of.
I don't do chapters.
He's only doing chapters.
No, well, no. What I'm trying to say is I don't do chapters.
He doesn't do chapters. It won't be a chapter book. It'll be Oh,
I start off, say, 1st of October, 1982. I use their timetable, so like 1st of Alturiac, which is like midwinter, and their date 1979 or something, Dale Reckoning. Okay, but I use a day, so I will start something. I will say what day it is, what time it is, and where the event is taking place. And then I'll write some paragraphs. And then same day, I'll give them, they might even be in the same location, but the time is changed to noon. More events, right? And I switch between the characters. So in my most recent one, for example, I had 2 characters were going, one's the merchant, one's the bodyguard of the merchant, going shopping for various items, try to buy them cheap, sell them high, right? They take them somewhere else and sell them where they've got less. They get into trouble. The rest of the characters don't know. Now they have to go find them. So I cut back to the exact same time, but different location, 2 different characters. Going, where are they? They should have been here. They've obviously run into trouble. Let's go look. So they go look. And of course, eventually they find them.
yeah. Do you see what he's doing though? He doesn't. His book is, I won't say it's all over the place, but it's pretty much the same day. And I think it's how many? It's about 2 weeks worth.
It never runs more than 6 weeks.
It never runs more than 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So you have to see it in his perspective of what he's trying to do. And I can see what he's doing.
Well, it makes for very fast-paced action in that one scene where that thief in the first book enters that mansion, is trying to steal something from the top of the mansion. Well, there's a party going on in the bottom of the mansion.
Yeah, I know. He has plans for his books, and his books are amazing. But then again, I'm his wife, and I can be very
You're biased, dear.
biased because I think his books are amazing.
But no, that scene where the thief is at the top, you have to keep cutting back and forth because the things the thief is doing in the top of the mansion actually affect what's going on in the bottom of the mansion. And the people in the bottom of the mansion go, why are all the magical defenses going off?
Yeah.
Because then it's a problem for the host of the mansion because the defenses haven't been triggered to deal with. The assumption is that the mansion is under attack. He's got guests in his ballroom that the magical defenses just go, oh, enemies. These are high-level nobles. All of a sudden, he has to protect his guests at the same time as trying to apprehend the thief. Turns out he can't do both.
Yeah.
He manages to protect his guests, barely, but the thief gets away.
Yep. And then there's another part of the aspect of the book where there is a death. There is a death.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll be put back to life later on. But there is a death. I told you there was a death. But that was in the merchant's wife.
Oh, yes.
I told you there was a death.
The count is dead. Correct.
But he will be put back to life, though.
That's one of the wonderful things about the Dungeons and Dragons universe. You can bring people back if you have enough money and if they're willing to come back.
I think he will be willing.
I'd say he probably would be.
But the problem is the Kraken has a soul.
Yeah, it's never pretty.
It's never pretty. So yeah, a lot is going to happen in these books. It's quite interesting what Jeff has in his mind. I mean, I love hearing how he puts his characters together and things like that. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, I wasn't even considering making Starlight a major character to start with.
No, you weren't.
But then I gave her that special ability and I went, let's explore this.
Yeah.
See where it comes out.
Why does she have that ability? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And to be fair, it's funny when she kicks one guy's legs in and runs through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, you're supposed to be really talented. Yeah, you got beaten up by a 16-year-old. Congratulations.
Oh, and there is another death that happens in Starlay. It's quite interesting. Seriously, my husband has.
Well, that one is he's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead and he's staying dead. Nobody likes him.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 here. Yay!
And of course, anybody who reads that, pretty much anybody who reads that will go, yeah, he got what was coming to him. So.
Yeah. And it's not really her who put him in. She's not the one who killed him.
No.
It's
her caregiver.
It's her caregiver that did. Very protective caregiver.
Mm-hmm. Not particularly dangerous in and of herself.
Wasn't there another death though? Yeah, there was a couple other deaths that you had.
Yes. At least 2 people were executed. Remember the thieves?
Yeah, I know.
A whole field of orcs.
Yeah.
One little boy, but they managed to revive that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get.
Like I said, Jeff has ideas and many, many ideas, just like me.
But see, there are some that you have to kind of make. This is permanent.
And that's what he will do. Is there's a couple of permanent deaths, and they have to be. I mean, the Kraken.
I know who else I had in Starlay. I had those giants attack the mining camp.
Yep.
And 2 people got killed, but they only managed to revive 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember I cried over it.
Yeah. Yeah, because she wouldn't come back.
Nope.
That's right. I remember that now.
Yep. See, Jeff has always read books. He loves books. Anything to do with books. He just loves them. Yeah. He loves not the simplicity, but he loves, he just loves
Escapism.
books. What?
In fact, probably more of them would have died if a certain couple of interesting. These bears came out of nowhere and attacked people from behind. It was weird.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
And they didn't have time to deal with it, and then the bears went away. And it's like, why did bears do that? I know. People who read Starlay know. Sorry, the first book know.
Yeah.
But if you just read the Starlay, you have no clue where the bears came from and why they act like that.
Can I give a clue?
That's on the buy the book.
Jeff says buy the book when it gets published.
Because the answer's in the first. The answer is in the first book.
The answers are always in the first book.
Okay. The answer to the bears, anyway, is in the first book.
The answer to the bears is in the first book.
But if you just bought the second book, if you just bought Starlay, you'd go, what?
Yeah.
Now, people who know D&D might be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
but they still wouldn't know who.
Yeah.
You want?
Well, I have an idea.
What's that?
Why not talk to one of the D&D people here? Give them the excerpt of it and see if they would be willing to buy, if the time comes, to buy that book to use for their campaign. It's an idea. I'm not telling you what to do.
That's not how modules work.
Oh.
Modules are different.
Like I said, Jeff has a lot of plans for his books. But the problem he's having is, does he really want to get published under Wizards of the Coast or not? That's the problem. I mean, they don't have a good reputation. And that's the problem. They've lost some good reputation.
So, like I said, one disadvantage, their reputation has been getting worse recently.
Yeah, and they've been stealing people's work.
Well, can't say that. Their reputation is bad for other reasons.
Okay.
Not for stealing people's work. So that's one thing. They don't pay as well as other publishers. Right? You could get more money for it on Amazon if you were to release it on Amazon. The advantage that they have is that it's a niche market, but the people who are in that market tend to actually pay for things. They'll buy books that they like. I mean, one of the authors has become a millionaire just by writing them.
Yeah.
You know, he's written like a dozen books at least, and his net worth is over $3 million now.
Yeah.
So, you know, one of those situations where you go, is it worth it? Now, if, like I said, if they accept it and they put it together and they sell it, then it should sell fairly well.
Yeah, and if they let you do it, that's the problem, and that's the key.
If they reject it, they say, no, this is not for us, or, you know, I mean, they'll probably go, oh, can you change this, this, and this, and this? And if there's too many changes, I'll just go, well, I'm just going to change it all and I'll sell it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because there's certain bits that I can't take it out, otherwise it won't work.
Yeah.
You know, I can't.
I mean, I know for a fact Audie would end up buying it. She wants your book.
Mm-hmm.
She wants your series. Am I right, Audie? You were quite interested in that book? Especially the one with Starley. That one was, yeah.
There's a lot going on. I write a lot of words.
He writes a lot of words, so it's not going to be small books.
No, it's not teeny tiny, finish it in one night.
No, it took him, it's taking him, I mean, he's already on the third book right now. The Merchant's Betrayal.
Well, fourth book if you count Starlight.
No, I'm talking about The Merchant's Betrayal.
Just the main quest, as it were.
Mm-hmm. The Merchant's Wife was wow. I literally cried when the Count died. I'm like, don't kill him. Please don't kill him. But, yeah.
It fits in, unfortunately, with the bad guy's plans.
Oh, I understand why you had to kill him. But I said, please put him back to life.
Oh, and that in The Merchant's Wife, I killed off Brannigan.
Yeah. Oh, that was so awesome. I'm sorry I'm being mean, but that one was so awesome.
Well, you didn't like Brannigan.
I hated Brannigan. Oh, Murgles, I hated him.
It's like, I'm glad you're dead. Go away.
Yeah, he was an evil man.
Pretty gruesome death, though.
You didn't actually go into deep detail about the death.
No, but, you know.
I know.
Nobody actually wants to die that way.
No, but you could.
No, I just cut it there. It's like, you guys figure it out.
You guys figure it out in your brain what's going on. I'm like, I do not want to even think about it. No way. Oh, Merkles, that one was evil. Ugh. Can you tell there's a lot going on in his book without even telling you exactly what's going on in his book?
I mean, seriously, so gruesome. A number of people might go, well, yeah, he was bad, but was he that bad? Yeah, he was.
He was.
He was.
It's more than bad.
Still wild. Nasty, nasty, violent death.
So, yeah. He doesn't go into how he dies, but you can kind of visualize it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yep, okay. I'm not going into that one.
No.
Nope, not even gonna think about it. So yeah, Jeff is actually going to be the thing is he needs to talk to Wizard of the Coast first to
See if they're interested.
To see if they're interested. I mean, his books are detailed. Like,
I cram a lot into those few weeks. And the only reason why, by the way, one of them is a few weeks is because of the fact that they have to go there and back, and the trip there and back takes 2 weeks.
yeah.
Right? But we only cover the trip there. We don't cover the trip back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So actual events are, what would you say? Probably only 2 weeks, really, of actual. I cover day-by-day events, and that's necessary. I mean, these are supposed to an extent these are supposed to be action books.
Oh, what am I doing? I almost was about to cut this and I wasn't ready. Not smart.
Yeah, so there's got to be some action taking place every day.
Oh yeah,
Now,
always has to be action.
It doesn't have to be high speed action.
No.
Although the scene at the docks certainly was. The scene in the mansion certainly was.
Yep. That was fun.
And the poor idiots who tried to rob Starlay and Darrington.
Very stupid.
It was real fast.
So fast no one could see it. Anyways, yeah. It's just...
It was like, hold still, this will be over in a second. It's like, yes, it will.
It'll be very quick.
Not the way you think, though.
Well, the Starlay is actually a dark romance. It's actually a very dark romance.
That's an interesting way of putting it. I hadn't considered that as an option.
Oh, what am I doing? Remind me, I'm only doing one stitch here. I'm talking about the book, and it's like, yeah, his book is going to be amazing. It's like now I'm not very strong on reading books, but Jeff could actually be a voice actor if he wanted to be, because he has a way of reading different.
I can read different characters.
You should read what he just said.
What's that? Hold on, I'll have a look.
Oh, I'm going to buy it. I told you, tell him just little hints here and there. Yeah, he's good. And the thing is, I still think he could be a voice actor because he can change his voice with different characters. I'll give you an example. Jeff, can you come here, my love?
Yes, dear.
Okay, I want you to do not do that.
You just want one of the characters?
One of the characters, or do at least 5 characters that you have.
I can do Starlay's friend who teaches her the alchemist.
Yeah.
It's along the lines of hold on, I'll get him. Miss Tricky Fingers. Nice to see you. Have you been keeping well? Or Darrington is along the lines of, actually, it'd be better if I have the book in front of me to read what they actually say. Real quick.
He's going to pull up the book. Now, he's only going to do a small excerpt, okay? Understand it's a small, and I mean small excerpt.
So let's pull out Starlay since that's the one we've been talking about.
Yeah, Starlays. Actually, I want you to do that one about the
You want the scene from when Starlay's little and getting attacked?
No.
I'm going to say you didn't want that one? What do you want?
No, the other one.
Hold on.
The one about the Shaska?
Oh, that one.
Uh-huh.
You want Brannigan's death?
Oh, yeah. And you can do all 4 or 5 of those characters.
Brannigan's death, sure.
Because I think even Starlay's in that one. No, not Starlay.
That's the merchant's wife.
Oh, Merchant's Wife. Do that one. No. Yeah. No.
Merchant's wife? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, do the Merchant's Wife.
And we'll find Brannigan.
Yeah, we're going to do Brannigan. Just to give you a hint of how intriguing this book is going to be. Just a hint.
They should be able to hear me from here, I think.
What?
From here, they should be able to hear me?
Yeah, I think you should come a little closer.
Hold on. So we'll go through some of the parts with Brannigan.
Yeah, some of the parts through Brannigan.
Okay, so in this case we have Zabota talking. Zabota is a warrior woman.
Okay, so he's going to tell you the names of the people. Zabota is the warrior woman.
Yep. Get lost, Brannigan. Zabota ordered as the big man approached her table.
Come closer.
Can they hear me or not?
I can turn it on to this so you can...
They can hear me. They've heard me every time.
Can you hear him? Can you hear him?
Can you hear me talking? Yes or no?
Give him a thumbs up, or give me a thumbs up if you can hear my husband talking. Okay, go.
Okay. Get lost, Brannigan, Zabota ordered as the big man approached the table. Z, sweetheart, is that any way to greet an old boyfriend? He asked reasonably. Zabota glared up at him, but grudgingly made way for him to sit down. What do you want, Brannigan? She asked tersely. Just wanted to chat with an old friend, he said calmly. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Okay, so goes on. Zabota had been in the stag all afternoon and had picked up on all the latest gossip already. Marissa left you, huh? She asked, already knowing the answer. She doesn't appreciate that a virile man like me can't find all my needs satisfied with just one woman. You understand, right, Z? Oh, I understand just fine, Brannigan. That's why I left you, she said with a touch of malevolence. Oh, come on, Z. Don't be like that, Brannigan wheedled. Go kiss an ogre. That should be plenty of woman even for you. Although, come to think of it, a pretty boy like you might not be her type. Zabota finished viciously. Now get lost. You're going to regret talking to me like that, Brannigan promised as he got up to leave. Zabota finished her savoury beef stew in peace, then shoved the bowl aside for the waitress to clear away. Now, next one with Brannigan.
And it's the same night, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Same night.
The bowlers whistled out of the darkness, entangling her legs and sending her crashing to the ground in her own vomit. Okay, so explain, she's been drinking, she's horribly drunk, and she's just thrown up. And someone's attacking her out of the dark and the mist. The sound of 3 sets of running feet let her know she was in serious trouble. One of the masked thugs whisked off her helmet, while the second one kicked her hard in the face as she rolled away from him. Desperately, she drew her main gauche as the second thug kicked hard again, causing her vision to blur and snapping her head back to the ground where she lay dazed. Rough hands rolled her over, swiftly undoing the straps holding a bronze breastplate in place. A heavy boot stomped on her back, knocking the wind out of her. Hello, Z, Brannigan said. I told you that you'd regret speaking that way to me, he purred. Now, you and me are going to have a little fun first. Then I'm going to mess up your pretty face so that no one looks at you again without disgust. Beside him, one of his henchmen let out a little burble of sound and collapsed to the street next to him. A streaking short sword took the hand from the second thug, leaving him screaming and clutching at the bleeding stump. That's going to be hard to do without limbs, Brannigan, young Holtrazian told the big man. Razor! Gasped Brannigan, his eyes wide with fear. Listen, we can talk. I was only going to rough her up a bit, I swear. Oh, I know, Razor said nonchalantly. But the lady's a friend of mine, and my new business partner, and I like her face the way it is. The question is, what are we going to do with you?
Keep going.
Nope, that'll do.
Could you hear how he was reading? And he switched the voices so many times. That's the way Jeff does things, and you can kind of get a feel of what's going on in the book. Now you understand why I said it's just the same night he did that, and yeah. Yum. Yeah. Jeff is good at writing. Oh, Merkles. Yep, he's very good at writing. Oh, and he goes, I wanted more! I just wanted you to read the part where he's like, Daryl.
You want Brannigan's last moments?
No, just the part where he's twirling. That's it.
Twirling?
Or whatever way they have him. I can't remember how you had him.
Strapped to a table, actually.
Oh, strapped to the table. Yeah.
Those are his last moments.
Yep, those are his last moments. Audie's like, I want more. I wanted more. Come on. Cliffhanger, guys. Cliffhanger. But yeah, he's very good at writing his books. He's read several different fantasy books in his lifetime. And he's very good at what he's doing. So we have to talk to Wizard of the Coast to see if they are interested in his book. Like send an excerpt like that one to him, maybe? I don't know. Or about the Rakshasa. The Rakshasa about to. Yeah. Anyway. It's a very interesting book.
Well, yeah, I can let you know that. If you read the book, you'll find out that the person known as Razor isn't actually human. He just looks human.
He looks human, but he's not.
He's not human.
No. No, he's evil. He's not evil, but he's evil.
Well, in some ways, he's actually more evil than Brannigan.
Oh, yeah. Why do you think he screamed Razor?
Well, he doesn't know. Razor's got a reputation in the underworld.
Mm-hmm. But there's a reason for that.
Yeah, because he's dangerous.
He's very dangerous. No, he's not an alien.
No, he's a Rakshasa.
He's a
subspecies
Rakshasa.
of Rakshasa. Look
If
that
you
up.
know what a Rakshasa is,
He's one of the Black Panther kind.
is like one of the Black Panther, yeah. Adi, if you want to look up what a Rakshasa is,
That's
oh my, oh me, oh no, oh no, oh no. I knew you were gonna say that when you looked it up. It's like, oh my, oh me. Read what Audie said. Yep, Audie knows about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, in my husband's past, he used to do Dungeons and Dragons. But my word, is he dangerous. Wow. I just took out this much, guys. Look at that. So Jeff is explaining what a Rakshasa. I can't say the word. I always flub up the word. Don't I dare? It's basically
I wrote it up. So the major type can do magic the kind I just described can't. They make up for it with extreme military training. They can also teleport within 50 feet as long as it is dark and you never hear them coming. But they can detect you even if you're invisible. They can smell you and they can detect your thoughts.
Yep. So yeah, there's a couple deaths in that book. So overall, I think there's about maybe 4 deaths in all your books. Something like it. The Rashasca is wow. Whew. And there's 2 types, right, hun?
Mm. 3 actually.
3 types.
There's one type that's even more magical, but they can't fight for crap.
Yeah. This one is not magical.
Not exactly.
He is, but
Some
he's
magical
not.
abilities.
Yeah. So you can understand why I said that, but you heard how Jeff read it. And it really draws the person's attention into the book. Especially this part did. There's a lot of areas. And Starlight, there's a death in that one. In the Merchant's Quest, there is not a death.
No, I don't think so.
No, there's no death. Merchant's Quest, there isn't. In the Merchant's Wife, there is. In I can't think of the other one. Merchant's Death, there is. Sorry, not Merchant's Death. Mr. Murgles.
Starlight there is.
Starlay, there's a death. 2 deaths, I think.
Well, more than one anyway, put it that way.
Yeah. No, 3 deaths. But of the main characters, there is none in Starlay.
No.
Not the main characters. And in the
garden party was funny though.
oh, that was hilarious. They panicked when that happened. Can you tell I kind of know the books? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. So yeah, Audie's like, I want it. And then I heard Dimitri say, I want it. So, hun, get to it.
So yeah, I gotta do more writing.
Yeah, he has writing to do, and then he also has one other thing he has to do too. He has to.
If Wizards of the Coast rejects it, I'm gonna go through, change as much as I have to.
Like the names of the cities.
Mostly the names of the places, yeah.
I think most of the abilities are generic.
Yeah, some of them. Aberrant Mind Sorceress is fairly unique.
But you can make one that's just as unique.
Okay. The Rakshasa is unique. You could claim Indian legend if you want.
Yeah.
Because that's where it does start off from. See, this is one thing that they forget, is that a lot of their stuff is based in existing mythology. So they can't claim it as theirs specifically.
But they try. Yeah. So that just gives you an idea of what Jeff can write.
And they lose when they butt heads that way, because the people who write the Marvel movies,
Yep.
they tried to sue this organization in Scandinavia for using images of Loki. And the people turned around and countersued and said, we've been worshipping Loki for 3,000 years. You sure you didn't steal from us?
Oh boy. So yeah, What do you think so far of the the little bit of excerpt you heard? It caught your attention. Sure in the world caught my attention. My husband's good at what he does. So we'll see.
There's a lot of subterfuge going on,
Yes.
particularly on the part of the Kraken.
Yeah, morally gray characters. Yeah.
It's not all smoke and mirrors, though.
No. No.
Kraken.
I read what Dimitri said.
Mm-hmm.
Read what Dimitri said.
Mm-hmm. He wants it.
He wants all your books, babe.
Mm-hmm.
He wants all your books. And I think it would be I'm not sure who all would get it, but anyone who is a D&D fan, they will probably end up wanting to get it.
Possibly, yeah.
Because yeah, it's D&D sort of based. But oh my word. I can just see them doing a movie of them. It sounds kind of crazy and kind of scary.
I'd like to see them done up the way that Critical Role had theirs done up.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's just to give you an example of the type of books my husband's writing. So he hasn't gotten his pen name yet. He hasn't found a pen name for himself.
Which is fine. We'll get to it.
He'll get to it when the time comes. But I honestly think people will end up buying. I think there will be a lot of people that will buy that book.
It all depends on the advertising. You know, if they advertise it correctly, popularity is fickle.
Well, what you can do is on your book, you can get it copyrighted.
Certainly, I'll have to do that. Yeah.
Because you don't want,
I don't want them to have
Wizard of the Coast to say, "Oh, we're the ones who wrote this book, and no one else wrote the book." Yeah, we don't want that. So, my husband most likely will get it copyrighted because it is his handwriting. It's his thoughts. It's his, you know. But yeah. That one just made me laugh so hard about, yeah, he's 100% evil. Brannigan is. But then that Rakshasa.
But like Zabota deals with the underworld, but it's weird what she is. She thinks she's good. Remember?
Yeah.
She think, I could sympathize with her, and let's not forget, she actually does some good things.
Yeah. Now, there's another person that was rotten to the core, and that one is over in Starlay's book.
Yeah, he doesn't last very long.
He doesn't last very long. And it's at the very beginning of Starlay's book. He does not last very long at all. But she's scared of
the ocean. She won't go in the ocean.
She will not touch the ocean. She's that scared of the ocean.
With good reason.
Yeah, there's good reason. The Kraken. That guy is...
That's the link to all of the characters.
And that's the link to all the characters is the Kraken.
All the main characters, anyway.
Mm-hmm. And for a long time, everyone kept calling him Master, and it ends up being a her.
Yeah, it's a female Kraken.
It's a female Kraken.
Which isn't particularly relevant. Except when you realize that female Krakens are the ones that raise the children.
Yeah.
Although not for very long.
No. So, you're hearing a little excerpt here and there about different things about the characters. So, yeah. I'm not a book writer myself, and I'm almost done with this one, and then I will. What am I doing? Did I just mess up here? Yes, I did. I was supposed to do 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, Jeff does plan on having it published. We just got to figure out how to get it published.
Yep.
And I think that will get us out of some of the problems we're in right now. So, anyways, I think I'm going to sign off today. I did at least 3 of them. 3 of these. 3, 1, 2. I think I did 3 of them. I'm not sure. I wasn't counting, but I did some. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. I need to hear you guys' comments. It helps the algorithm, you know, the whole thing. Anyways, many blessings and shalom, everyone. I will see you on Friday. I think this Friday I will be doing a diamond painting. I think that's what I'm planning on. Diamond painting this Friday. So we'll talk to you then. Many blessings and shalom.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Bye, guys.